せてくれ。ここらでお遊びはいい加減にしろってとこを見せてやりたい。
Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video, and DOKKANFEST Yamcha releases tonight on Global Dokkan. Let's turn the intro skip on. Yamcha comes out tonight on Global Dokkan. Yamcha's a very good Dokkan Fest. This is where kind of the global schedule gets a little bit weird, in that, kind of like, it does seem like with God Goku, Dokkan is making these TURs now much stronger, because God Goku and Kale are ridiculous. Yamcha's more of kind of like a last year type of TUR, right? Poor Super 17 is like that as well. While Yamcha's very good, I do think he can't, he is really dominant at the start of the fight, right? So his intro played. You could do that if there's another 5 Earthbred Fighter category allies on the team. So you can mostly have those. You could, get 1 or 2 non, and you're going to be good to go, right? So Yamcha gets 2 key 150% attack and defense for 4 turns. Basically, after that 4 turns wears off, Yamcha is good for dodging, and that's it, right? Like, that's kind of the issue with Yamcha. Now, right now, the meta, these difficult events are sort of based around the start of the fight. So, that does allow Yamcha to, of course, work very effectively, being at his max at the start of the fight. But the main issue with Yamcha is he gets 10% chance to dodge every time he super attacks. I just feel like he would have been significantly stronger if that would have actually stacked, and it wouldn't have made him, #1 unit in the game by far ever, because it still wouldn't really help him in slot 1, right? So I think he could have been like a floating character who would, a lot of times get to 70 or maybe even 80% dodge chance. I think would have been really good design for him. Yamcha can do much better if we get him in slot 1. Wow, actually, yeah. Yamcha can do much better if he's in slot 1 and he gets a dodge, but we're not going to be able to get that right here, unfortunately. I think we will be able to get a decent amount of links. Actually, it's just In Fighter, Z Fighter, and Fierce Battle. I do want to keep this Goku around, so we'll go ahead and do this. Alright, let's see what Yamcha does. So, Yamcha, right, he will do his first super attack. He has an additional that has a high chance to be a super, hidden potential system additional, but then he also could super attack, if he dodges first. If he dodges, then that gives him another additional that has a high chance of being a super, but unfortunately Cell is not attacking the start of the turn at all, right? Kind of unfortunate there. Now, take a look at Yamcha's defense at 235k right there. Yamcha does not get defense from his super attack effect. I do think that's kind of an issue. That is actually the main thing that hurts him. His defense with his intro, if he got 30% defense from super attack effects, this guy could be at, I don't know, like 2 million defense, like in a second turn or something, probably. Like, it would be ridiculous. I assume that's why they didn't give him defense from his super attack effect, but he really needs it after his intro wears off. That's kind of, I guess what they could have did is maybe let him get, 50% defense when supering after his intro wears up, like 5 turns into the fight or something like that. This way they could have maybe balanced it a bit. But Yamcha is pretty squishy, right? Essentially, Yamcha, again, after his intro wears off, he's just relying on dodge. He cannot take hits. Even normal attacks a lot of times can be very vicious on Yamcha. So you do really want to keep that in mind. Yamcha is also a very high RNG character. I mean, well, of course, he's a dodging character. The whole game is RNG #1. But yeah, Yamcha is even furthermore because he's relying on dodge, but then also his supers, right? Like, Yamcha can blitz bosses. We could quad super turn 1. So that's a normal, and then he doesn't even get the hidden potential system additional. So pretty crappy first turn from Yamcha. Again, very, very heavily RNG-based character. Yamcha does also build up 30% attack and defense with each attack performed, up to a max of 150, right? So it's preferably we'd want to get a lot of attacks in very quickly so that he can, because if you have that stacked on top of his intro buff, on top of his start of turn attack and defense. I mean, he basically is at 450% attack and defense, which is crazy, right? I think I'm gonna use this Yamcha. Wait, is this Yamcha at link level 10 actually? You are. So actually, we could kind of have both characters as the showcase character then. Okay, that's very helpful. But Cell is stunned here, so we're not going to be able to get him his extra attacks as well. What build does this Yamcha have right here? What? HP? What? I mean, Yamcha... this is one thing they did that's very good for both Yamcha and Yajirobe, by the way. Yajirobe, of course, is on his banner. They have insanely high HP stats. Now, this is something I believe they did not do with Super 17 and Kale and God Goku, right? But this is huge for us. Like, we have 634,000 HP right here. The huge HP pools that Yamcha and Yajirobe have really help. I mean, Yamcha, he has LR HP, right? And so does Yajirobe. They both have LR level HP stats, which is really good because, you know, I need to look this up. What is Kale's HP? I have to look up what Kale's HP is because it's like one of the problems with Kale's team trying to run like Universe 6 girls is, you know, I was running a team, I had less than 500k HP, and it's just like, we have zero chance. You can't compete with less than 500k HP in these red zone fights. Kale has 15,790 HP. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's so good for Yamcha. I love that they did that. That seriously matters. Giving Yamcha all of that, and Yajirobe as well. Yajirobe and Yamcha, giving them that really high HP stat, man. I love that. That is really good design for these T-Wars. They really should continue that right now. Especially a character like Kale. Wow, did they shaft Kale with that. Kale would be so much better if she had... Well, I don't want to say so. She would be better if she had 20,000 HP. I don't want to say so much better, but she would be a bit better. Additional? This one did additional. Look, his stats start to get really nasty, right? Now, he did... That was Yamcha with double support, right? And we did have some of his links activated. But keep in mind, Yajirobe's support is now activated. Alright, so we have our boy Yamcha right here. We do want to run him in slot 1. I'm going to go ahead and pop Yamcha's active skill right here. So this is the extra large Spirit Ball. It does ultimate damage to the enemy and then guarantees that Yamcha will connect with his attacks. His attacks are guaranteed to hit. It doesn't really matter too much, but there is value in this active skill. You could use it whenever you want, right? Because it's like either after Yamcha dodges 4 attacks, or if all allies attacking in the same turn are Earthbred fighters. I typically just run a full Earthbred fighter team. Because, I mean, it's... Yamcha introduced this category into the game on JP. I guess on Global he didn't, but on JP he did. And, I mean, this is one of the strongest categories in the game, right? Like, every Goku, every Gohan, every Trunks, like, it's just another one of these like, crazy categories. Piccolo is on it. Like, this is an insane category, right? With tons of ridiculous DOKKANFEST and LRs and all this insanity, right? So it's very easy to just run a full Earthbred fighter team and being able to get all these stats, right? So the main value with Yamcha's active skill, I was blabbering away, my bad. I mean, y'all are here for whatever. Okay, Yamcha's main value I've found with the active skill is the extra dodge chance it gives. The damage isn't that crazy. The guaranteed to hit effect I've not found, oh, we won because of that. But it counts as a super attack. So Yamcha gets a 10% chance to dodge right there. So maybe you're going against a Metal Cooler Core, really tough turn. You pop his active skill, then he triple supers, and then, you know, he'll have a 50% chance to dodge. He would have a 40% chance to dodge, and then he would have his hidden potential system chance to dodge as well. I'm pleading with you guys to give Yamcha full dodge. I mean, I know most people are not going to do that. They're going to go additional for this guy, right? But, like, this guy is, he needs to dodge. I actually want to I should take that bronze defense equip off of him and give him a dodge equip. It's because int characters couldn't have dodge equips. But if I could get a dodge equip, because the new bronze equips that are available now, I want to increase his dodge even more for this Goatcha right here. All right, so again, let's go ahead and pop his active skill here. I'm basically doing this to give us the potential extra dodge chance here.
修行の成果を見せてやる。はあ、決めてやるぜ。早期だ。
All right, now, again, we do want to keep this in mind, though, right? So that counts essentially as a super attack, right? Yamcha gets a 10% chance to dodge. So the way that first attack by Cell right there, the way it's going to work, remember, Yamcha has 50% chance to dodge from his passive. That will activate. If it fails, then we would get the dodges from his super attacks, which right here with the active skill, that's 10%. Then if that fails, then it would go to my hidden potential system chance to dodge, which is 24%. So we have these 3 separate dodge chances. Now, Yamcha would be so good, again, if all these would combine for him, but unfortunately, they don't work that way. If they did, he would be crazy. Now, I love this. This is so goofy. Yamcha links incredibly well with LR Ultimate Gohan. It's very comical. Yamcha's links, Turtle School, Solid Support, Infighter, Z Fighters, Kamehameha, Shocking Speed. Well, actually, the wiki and the game have a different order. It's Shocking Speed, then Kamehameha. So, in-game, it's Turtle School, Solid Support, Infighter, Z Fighter, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle is what he's got. So, let's see what we get. Yamcha could quad super right here, but he does need to dodge the first attack, right? We got very unlucky that only 1 attack was aimed. Please dodge. Yes, okay. So, Yamcha could do 4 right here. Remember, we have Yajirobe multiple turns support up. So Yamcha is guaranteed to do 3, and then the hidden potential system 1 could proc. Okay, normal. Okay, that's fine. We have 1 more guaranteed coming up. It's another normal. Okay, now let's see if we get the hidden potential system additional. We don't. Okay, well, I mean, you know, I did say he's a heavily RNG-based character. I mean, I did throw that out there. I did say, I said, you know, it's like, yeah, you know, For a lot of y'all, I'm sure he's, oh my god, he triple supered. But we sort of did get cooked right there. I mean, I guess at the very least we did dodge the 1 attack aimed at us and we finished them off. But in either of these runs, we weren't really able to get Yamcha with like his full buffs and stuff like that. I guess I really would feel more comfortable in this video if I did that. So I think I'm going to probably... We'll do a couple more turns. Let's see what Yamcha's stats look like on this next turn. Because on the next turn, my Yamcha's buffs are going to be gone, right? He only has it for his first 2 rotations, and then it's gone. So we'll see what my Yamcha stats look like on this next turn. And then I do want to get a rotation. Because it's like, you know, Yamcha he could shoot out like triple 14 millions, right, with his intro up. We just had incredibly bad luck. All right, this is a very strong rotation right here. We could have almost every one of his links activated. So he's at 432 with Yajirobe support. Now that's it maxed out. We have done the 5 attacks. He's fully built up, but that's where his defense settles in. That's not good enough. It's not. I know people might look at it and go, I think that's good enough. You're wrong. No way. For what Yamcha is, like, one thing I do think you need to understand, you need to value a character like Yamcha differently from a character like, I don't know, Tech Kefla. What's an older character people love? I don't know. AGL Pycon, Tech Gen. Some of these, we can like judge characters differently because like AGL Pycon, Tech Ultimate Gohan, Tech Janemba, like AGL Golden Frieza. These characters who came out, all of the characters I named came out in 2020. And they're still very effective in Red Zone. That's so good. They age so well. They're so solid, right? But it's like we can't compare the standards of Pycon and Janemba and Tech Gohan to Yamcha, who's a new Dokkan Fest. These characters need to be on a level above. That's why I'm so negative on Tech Frost, who just came out. Because it's like banner units released 8 months ago are dunking on him. Right, you know, characters from last year, like the year even before. It's like these new characters, especially summonable Dokkan Fest banner characters, they need to be better. Yamcha, to me, like he needs an extra 200k defense here, and I'd be a little bit more comfortable with where he's at. Because again, this is it. He doesn't get anything else. He's not getting defense on super. He's not getting defense from a super attack effect. All he has now is his dodge chance. 432 defense does not cut it. Because characters will have defense like that, but then they're also getting, you know, buffs on their passive super attack. Or from their super attack effects, right? So this is my concern with Yamcha. And this is why, you know, some people rate Yamcha on the level of the Gammas and Kid Goku. I do not. I don't think so. I think Yamcha falls off a little too much once his intro is gone, right? And it is just heavy dodge chance. Okay, and he connected. Ah, it sucks. Okay, yep, I mean, yeah. Well, perfect. Okay, that was absolutely ideal. That was a good... I'm glad I go on this long, like, blah, 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 and then instantaneously, my point is proved. Thank you, Cell. Thank you. But that's, again, that's why you go full dodge on Yamcha, because if the dodges do not connect, you are cooked. And it's like, it is just very sad, because it's like, God Goku has such a good shot at being tanky. So does, like, Gamma 2 and Gamma 1 and these characters, right? Like, it's just like, Yamcha, man. I don't know. I'm not enamored so much with Yamcha's, you know, 10 million attack stats that he could do at the start of turn and stuff like that, right? Like, oh my god, our boy Yamcha, oh my, you know, oh, he did 13 million supers, that boy is crazy. It's like, yeah, man, like, tons of characters can do damage. I just don't give a shit, right? Like, you know, I want that defensive ability. I would have liked Yamcha much better if either he had a 70% chance to dodge. I have noticed, you guys know I'm the #1 dodge enjoyer out there. I have noticed that there's a huge difference from 50% chance to dodge to 70% chance to dodge. I think they should have either let his super attack gimmick stack so that you could run Yamcha in slot 3 and he'd, you know, have 70 and 80% chance to dodge all the time. I think that would be really good. Or remove that mechanic and give him like a 75% chance to dodge. Make it even better than like UI Goku. Okay, this was good. So this is kind of like a maxed out Yamcha turn after his intro is gone. That was I'm really glad. Okay. Actually, I'm very pleased with how this video has gone. Again, let's just get like kind of like a super wanked Yamcha turn, and then we'll finish. All right, guys, do we do it? I think we do it, right? Yeah. I think we do it. So, this Cell, I have literally, like, I've fought this. This has become, like, kind of my go-to showcase fight, sort of. Maybe I shouldn't, because the first 2 Cells always debuff. Maybe I should use, like, the Frieza fight instead or something. But this is kind of, like, my go-to showcase fight right here. This Cell always super attacks first. That first attack is always a super. I've seen one time it has not been a super attack. So, let's see what happens right here. Can we trust Goat Yamcha to dodge? Again, I know it's this Cell. 2/3. Oh, he's debuffed. He's debuffed. Perfect Cell defensive debuffs. I was gonna say 231. What? No. Cell. Yeah, yeah, Cell debuffs. This Cell is a 1 million damage super attack boss. So of course, I mean Yamcha's gonna eat, you know, 1.5 million if it connects. Okay, let's see. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. But at the same time, that's Yamcha's value right there, right? Like, you know, he dodges those supers, these million damage super attack bosses, and, you know, W. Like we're good. If you have characters that can handle these bosses' supers, you are in a really, really, really good spot. So let me just get one juiced up rotation for Yamcha, where Yamcha is just, like, gonna be cooking like crazy. Which fight do I want to do this in? I don't know. Maybe Janemba. Janemba would be a great fight for it, I think. No, Yamcha would do too much damage. He'd kill Janemba too fast. Let me find a good fight. Ooh, Ultimate Gohan. Yeah, Ultimate Gohan, pretty good for him right there. Damn, okay. I mean, because he gets a lot of his links activated with Yamcha, and we had the Piccolo support. Ultimate Gohan kind of cooking right there. Ultimate Gohan, over the last, like, month, has been absolutely dominating fights for me. It's been crazy, right? Okay, let's just get this last turn right here. We can test how well Yamcha will do. Again, I'm gonna put him in harm's way. You know, I really, this level of character, right? Like, we're gonna toss him right here in the thick of things and let him prove himself. Oh, psych. No, we're not. Because I can't super. What is this key? What is this? I guess... No, we can. Because Yajirobe will give him... Yeah, okay. We can. I could do this. Yajirobe is going to give Yamcha... Oh, whoops. Dude, the Dokkan Wiki randomly just, like, has been playing ads lately. Alright, anyway. Okay, Yajirobe's support is going to kick in. This is going to give us the key, so Yamcha could actually super attack right here. Dodge this, baby. Yep, nice. Okay. Perfect. So, we saw, you know, the yin and yang with Yamcha. He did get cooked right there. Well, from the earlier perfect cell. But then this perfect cell, Yamcha's cooking by dodging the super attack. Right, you know, you dodge a super attack and you are in position to win, unless you're going up against, like, Red Zone Broly or something like that. So let me come back. One more rotation. Mega juiced up God Yamcha rotation, where he just goes absolutely crazy. And then we'll finish up. So let me know what you guys think of Yamcha. Yamcha's very good. His leader skill's very good, too. He, of course, leads Earthbred Fighters and Saiyan Saga. Earthbred Fighters is just such a good category. I do really like Yamcha. He is a top TUR. I just think that there's some minor flaws in his kit which hold him back a little bit. Damn, this Carnival Goku got a lot of additionals in this run, huh? Okay. All right, let's skip ahead to this great rotation for Yamcha now. All right, here's the rotation. Hopefully Yamcha will cook for us. Let's pop his active skill, give us a little bit of extra chance to dodge. This is Red Zone Cell Max, so hopefully Yamcha can give us a nice little performance right here. We're up to 500k defense. I believe he did 2 attacks last turn. We can go ahead and activate the little bit of crit chance and dodge chance for him. We do have some support. Yamcha does link up decently with Kid Goku as well. Let's see what we get right here. Okay, you do have to dodge. Bro, he can't dodge. Yeah. Okay, man. He has, again, by far a full dodge build. All right, let's see. Yamcha, cook for us. We got Yajirobe support up. He can get a lot of attacks in. Give us a lot of supers, Playboy. Okay, then there we go. Now we're up to over 10 million, right? And then, you know, now his passive is going to be fully built up very soon, too. So these stats are just going to keep going up and up and up. Yeah, see, this is what Yamcha can begin to look like. You know, so for a fight like Red Zone Cell Max, Yamcha cook one more. We did, yeah, exactly. There's your fully built up crazy Yamcha turn, where he did the active skill, then all that, right? So now he got a 50% chance to dodge from his build-up. So he has 50% dodge passive and 50% dodge from his super attack, since we did active plus 4 supers, and he would have had the hidden potential system dodge. So, like, that's a good rotation where Yamcha could be absolutely crazy. That's perfect. I'm glad we got that in right there at the end where Yamcha was super crazy. So, let me know what you guys think of Dokkan Fest Yamcha. I think he's very good. I do think that there's, you know, some better TURs and stuff like that. I think they could have designed him a little bit better. But overall, I'd say he's very good. I would say that they did right by Yamcha. By you know, giving Yamcha the Dokkan Fest and then the way he turned out. So, let me know what you guys think of Dokkan Fest Yamcha. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I'm going to end this video because we're about to get one-shotted. No, we didn't. Okay, awesome. I was about to end this video because we're about to get one-shotted. No. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think of our boy, Goatcha. And I'll catch y'all next time.